Hey guys, today we're crafting. I'm sure we'll be using glitter. Maybe we'll do some painting. Do these colors suit me? Should we do some pop art? I don't know what we're gonna craft today, but let's get started. Thinking we do another bunny. I have one of these sheets from the Dollar Tree that I had left over when I did my backsplash in my kitchen. So I am going to turn it over to the white side. I'm going to take off this plastic and I am going to trace a bunny with an ear going this way, and then we're going to flip it to go that way so that we can cover both sides of our bunny with this tile, and so we could have this nice pattern. So let's get tracing. So I left the plastic backing on because we're going to cut it out with everything all together, and I just traced out my bunnies with a pen. And not only did I flip it, but I also turned it upside down just so it could get a different pattern on this. So now let's cut them out. So now we have our bunnies cut out. I did manage to do it the right way. So we are going to Mod Podge this because of the fact that the hot glue will melt this tile. All right, just put your Mod Podge all over, and now we're going to just lay our piece on it. Okay, so there's the one side. This actually might be cute. I wasn't sure because this is a smaller bunny than the one that they used, but I think this might just work. All right, and then I think we could actually Mod Podge the other side and put the other piece on and let them both dry together. Okay, we have our other side Mod Podged. And then we're just going to lay our bunny right on top. And there we go. We're going to let this dry. Okay, guys, I decided it was dry enough to do this other step on one side. So we're going to put Mod Podge on one side, let it dry a little, then we're going to paint because I think that makes like a crackly look to it. And I figured, yeah, that'd be nice, this crackly look. So let's just put some Mod Podge over this. All right, it's hard to tell, but I got it all Mod Podged. The only thing I'm going to tell you about this step is don't leave any big glops anywhere. And we're going to let this dry, until it's tacky. And one more thing I'll tell you, do not hit it with the heat gun because you will melt the tile. Just let it dry naturally. So now that our glue is pretty much tacky, I found this paint at a discount store and I said, ooh, I really like this color, so that's what I'm going to paint this. My gosh, I'm in love with this color. I'm using a dabbing technique to paint this, guys. But you can use any technique you want. But I'm going to use this dabbing technique. Now, will it make the crackle? I don't know, but I do think that the Mod Podge is going to help keep the paint on. Now we have our bunny painted with one coat. We're going to let it dry and see how it looks. Now it's not fully dry, but you can see the effect. And I don't think I'm going to go over it again because I kind of like the effect that it looks like metal that was painted poorly. And I kind of like that effect. So we'll do the same thing on the other side once this dries fully. Side, I am not going to do the Mod Podge and see if there's any difference. Okay, so the side without the Mod Podge, I don't like as much. I was right the first time. The paint sticks better to the Mod Podge. on this tile shiny material. And so you're going to see more of A, the dabbing strokes, and B, more of the silver. So you'd have to do a second coat. And then wait for the dry time again. So I think that it might be better just to put your Mod Podge on, let that sit just a little until it's tacky, and then throw on your paint. Alright, so now I have this like coppery metallic, and I'm kind of just going to take my finger and go over it just like that to kind of make it, I don't know, exciting. Alright, so that's how it looks with the metallic-y paint. And now we'll do that same thing to the other side once this dries a little. And here you go. That's the second side. So we'll let this side dry now, and then we'll get to decorating. So now I have some bling wrap that I cut, and we're going to go around. It's still wet. We're going to go around the sides, and then we're going to, I am going to, you don't have to. I'm going to paint it with that color so that it kind of all blends in. And that's where we are there, and that's our next step. Right, and that's how we're looking with the diamond bling around it. I have it sitting on the, I don't want to touch it because some of the diamonds are still wet, but because I painted them, you know, the same color as I did here, this metallic-y. So we'll let it dry, then we're going to get some ribbon and flowers, and we're going to decorate it. Okay, so I just picked a pom-pom. And then I put a little bit of our paint over it so it could kind of match our bunny a little bit. It looks dirty. And now we need like a bow or a flower or something. Okay, I decided this time to make a proper bunny. So this is going to be the front. I just tied a ribbon in a bow and glued it. And that's going to be the back where the tail is. Now I just think we need just a little more embellishment for the front. And then we're going to have to find a stand or something for this. Alright guys, I literally just had a few little flowers. I put a cross right under where its ears started. A little bee there, a little bee there. I made my little stand. I left the back just as is, except I put a little bee on his tail. Other than that, I think I'm going to leave it because the bow is so pretty and glittery that, and you have the bling around it. I really love this one. I think it's because of the colors. But you let me know down in the comments. What do you think of this style bunny? Like, would you make this bunny? Or if you saw it in the store, would you buy it? Alright guys, thanks for watching and crafting with me. We'll see you on the next one. This video is a member shout out. Thank you all so much for being members, and thank you to everyone who supports our channel. We really appreciate you.